Are you trusting your intuition? What is your intuition and how do you trust it? So, first of all, you have to learn how to listen to your bodily instincts. Some people are really naturally good at this. They were just born with kind of knowing how to trust themselves and follow the lead of things, and they don't let anything interfere or stop them from continuing on with what they're doing. So, what I mean by that is when we are trying to trust ourselves and we're making mistakes, or what we feel like is a mistake. I don't think there's necessarily always a mistake. There's just sometimes things don't work out the way we think that they should work out. Then we give up quickly and start to return to our old limiting beliefs, old ways of thinking, and that stops us from getting over the hump or closer to what it is that we are trying to accomplish in our life. So if you're trying to accomplish a big goal in your life, you're definitely going to hit some challenges and have some hurdles. So if you're following your intuition and things don't look like they're working out, that doesn't mean things are not working out, because a lot of times things are happening in the dark and in the background. I always say all good things grow in the dark. If a plant is growing from the ground, when you plant the seed, you don't see that it's growing underneath the ground until it starts to pop out of the ground. Then you're like, oh, wow, it is growing. Wow, I couldn't see it, right? Same thing with things that are happening in your life. So just because you can't see what's happening, and sometimes even when you do see something that's happening, like you don't see the growth, you don't see what you think you're supposed to be seeing right now, other things are happening and you're just like, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't seem right, but I'm just going to keep going with it anyway. That's what's called faith, continuing to see without believing, and continuing to trust your intuition, even though things may not be working out just exactly the way that you planned them. As a matter of fact, most of the time, when you're spiritually connected, things do not work out exactly like you thought. It usually works out better. Even though sometimes you might have to go through something that seems challenging and hard and stressful or whatever. You just change your wording around that and say, this is a challenge. The challenge is going to make me better. It's going to make me stronger. I'm going to be able to withstand more things that I have to deal with, because if I really want this goal to happen and come to fruition, then I have to be able to handle all the things that go along with having this goal accomplished. So if your goal is to make more money, or, have more, a better relationship, don't be surprised when things start popping up in your life that look hard or challenging, or like, you say it's money and then more bills pop up, or more, hours come up to work, or things like that. Just whatever it may be. I can't describe for you exactly what will happen, but stick with it and don't give up.